Welcome to another episode of Franky D Crafter. It's 12 a.m. in the morning, and this is the kind of stuff I gotta do when my girlfriend plays in my campaign and the players are complaining that the table is the reason why their rolls aren't that good. Okay. I'm about to fix that. This box right here. About to make a roll box. I'm too tired right now. I don't even know what it's called anymore. See you at the end of the episode. Hopefully I don't record this whole episode tonight. First off, I want to mention that this wood was a gift. If I were to build this myself without it being gifted to me, I would probably use thinner wood. But this wood's awesome. And this wood's basically already cut to fit together. I drill all the holes first before I put in the screws. The reason why I do this is because I don't want the wood to split. And also, don't use these tools in the middle of the night like I'm having to do here. The only reason why I did it this way is because I want to surprise my girlfriend. She just happens to be at her mom's tonight, and I'm taking advantage of the time and building this overnight. I probably shouldn't be working on my crafting table now that I'm looking at this and I'm voicing it over. It's just not sturdy enough. Don't drill a hole on your mat. Alright, so we basically got two sides down. And for the other sides, I'm just gonna add one screw to it. I don't think it needs to be extra tough, and I hope I don't regret this with my players. And now I have a box that I can roll my dice on. Hold on, we're not done yet. You know, here at Franky D Crafter, we gotta step it up. We gotta bring it to the next level. Oh look, I rolled a 20, awesome. I'm gonna be using this foam board to make the sides look like castle walls. I don't know what I have against measuring lately, but it's been working out for me, so, you know, don't fix anything that's not broken. And then I end up texturing this with an aluminum ball. Right after that, we're gonna start drawing the break designs on our walls. We're not doing anything fancy or groundbreaking here. I want to be able to roll my dice on these, but I also want to make sure that if I put it down on the table, it belongs there and it doesn't look like just a random box. I also didn't want to spend too much time designing something too complicated because I only had this one night to get it done. And honestly, doing the walls this way just saves up a lot of time. You don't need to be too fancy like I said before. It's just a matter of doing repetitive work and putting every single wall up. It's pretty easy work. I think anybody at any skill level can do this pretty easy. With the door, I only measured how tall the building is. This one might have been the only one that I probably should have used a ruler, but it didn't feel right after not using a ruler the whole project, so I went with it again. So I finally got the shape for the door, but now I also want to build the frame. So that's what I'm doing. I just trace the shape, and what I'm gonna do is end up cutting out the sides and only leaving in the frame. We're gonna rip off the paper and then we're gonna texture it using an aluminum ball. To finish off the door itself, we're gonna draw some planks. By cutting at an angle, we'll make the middle gap look bigger. After that, it's just a matter of drawing your planks. I'm gonna texture it a little bit using the knife itself. I'm actually not gonna use the wire brush this time around. I'm gonna see how the texture comes off by just using my knife. For the next step here, I'm just gonna glue some beads as the doorknobs. Alright, the next part's not really that complicated. You just glue all three pieces together. Hot glue. Boom. That's it. We're gonna separate the stones around the frame of the door, make it look a little bit nicer. We're trying to flex a little bit here, make it look like we put in a lot of work here by adding individual bricks, which, you know, we didn't. That's how we roll sometimes. This was probably one of those times where maybe it was better if we did take out that piece of paper, but oh well, you live and you learn. As I was painting it, I realized it looked a little bit boring, so I made some posts with a different stone design on them. I kind of melted through them a little bit, but yeah, they still went on, so cool. Then I did my thing right here with a little bit of gray, then put a little bit of something on the other one right there, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I don't really like expressing how I painted something. It's kind of weird because I'm still winging it after all this time. I know that's probably something you don't want to hear from the person teaching you how to do something or showing you a tutorial, but I just feel like this isn't one of my strong points. I think my painting jobs are pretty basic, if not, you know, they're just good, I guess, but they're not great. They're not like Maniac or a few other like painters from the community. I feel like I wouldn't have any new techniques to show you or any new ways of painting something, but if I ever do come across those, I'll make sure to share them with you. I feel like painting is one of the places where you have the opportunity to really make the piece yours. You and I might come across something, craft it, but then in the final steps, when we paint it, we could make it look completely different and really make it your own. Let me show you a few examples. This was an unexpected part about opening the channel, is actually seeing the people craft your crafts. This is an amazing feeling, I have to say. It's incredible and it really just blows my mind. And actually, I sometimes end up liking the projects that the viewers do more than my own. You could tell on the first one, Fletcher, he did an amazing job with the docks. I really liked the grainy look he gave the docks. I wish mine came out that good. You can say he blew that one out of the water. Alright, that was my one stupid moment per video. But then you see Spider Dog crafting. I love his paint job as well, but he used a thicker foam, which I think was great. I bet that made it a little bit more solid and you don't get that sloppy work that I did on the bottom of my docks. The painting again looks amazing. Now you guys know I love me some monsters, so this next one I'm about to show you is nice. I love it. For the sake of not butchering his name, I'm just gonna call him Rumo. This is amazing. This is one of those times where I feel like looking at something I created and seeing it through a different style completely blows my mind. I don't know, I feel like somebody took my idea and said, I need this to be a little bit more realistic. I can't do that. So seeing this piece, to me, it blew my mind, honestly. I was so ecstatic when I first saw it. I can't say enough good things about it. This is amazing work. I love this community. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm very happy to have seen this project kind of come to life, and I don't know, it's just awesome. It feels good. Thank you very much, guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much again to my Patreons. They kept the lights on in this little craft room, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to get the videos out the way I do. If you want to support the channel yourself, head on over to my Patreon page. Check out the options there. I'll catch you on the flippity side. Peace!